High Confessor.
It would appear you convinced Sister Gwyneth to behave herself. Not sure how you managed that. Now, what was it you needed?
Any other work you need done?
At the moment, no. Perhaps some of the other children might have need of your services. Now, unless you require something else.
I recovered a holotape. Confessor Martin is planning to come back and take over. We should come up with a plan, but not here. The command center tunnels should be far enough away from the rest of the children.
Martin, it can't. Play it. I want to hear that coward's voice.
Excuse me, High Confessor.
Are you going to let me hear it or not? I'm listening.
Excuse me, High Confessor.
If this is a joke... I'm listening. If this is a joke...
Mine.
Real good to have Sister Gwyneth back. Now you here to check the stock?
Finally got that regulator from the Vim factory.
You did? Oh, fantastic. So that regulator should slot right into the apparatus downstairs. My bypass to the filters should take care of the rest. Unless I mess something up. Those arches should start spraying all the irradiated water the children could ask for. I was thinking, since you did all the heavy lifting, you ought to be the one to christen the old girl. Plug in the final piece? You willing to do the honors?
I risked a lot getting this thing for you. I think I've earned some caps.
Suppose that's fair. I can swing, say, 150.
Trust me, if you'd seen this place, you'd know that's not enough. Mutants, floor to ceiling.
Wow, really? Okay, sure. 250.
I'm not sure you're grasping what I went through here. Have I described the smell to you yet?
All right, 350. That's as high as I can go.
Sure, I can take care of that.
Great. Pumps down in the bay. Shouldn't give you any trouble. And here, for what you've done.
That was Uranium Fever by, oh man, by Elton Britt. Yes, right, says so, right there. coming to you from, the jeweled green, the green, big green jewel of the Commonwealth. It's Diamond City Radio. Here's, well, it's a fun one. Feel free to, rock out, or whatever it is people do nowadays.
Soon Adam will come. We will all be judged, and his punishment to the unworthy shall be everlasting. I am your vessel, Radiant. I will light your fire. Let his light guide you.
You track Kasumi here. I'm impressed.
Hey
so,
there.
you've talked to Dima. You know why we're here. I certainly hope that you'll consider helping us. Dima's vision is worth fighting for.
You're right. It is a good cause. Synths definitely deserve to be safe, just like everyone else.
It's so good to hear that. Very encouraging. Please, make sure Dima knows that as well. He's put so much of himself into this. All his time and energy devoted to helping others. He never stops to think of himself. Sometimes I worry about... well, if I wasn't here to make sure his equipment is all functional. And that's not even mentioning maintaining the fog condensers. So many things to keep track of.
Seems like he's lucky to have you helping.
Thank you. That's very kind.
If there's anything I can do to help out, just let me know.
Well, if you're determined to help, there is something you could do. It's likely somewhat dangerous, though, so I understand if you'd rather not. There's a boat along the coast of the island. It was transporting some hardware we needed. Storage drives. The boat never finished the trip, you see, so the drives are still out there. I could really use them here for extra parts, if nothing else. My understanding is that the boat wrecked southwest of here, so does this sound like something you could handle?
What happened to the boat? Why didn't it make it?
I'm not entirely sure, to be honest. Trappers, fog crawlers, there's no end to what's out there. And what might still be out there. The point is that we already lost someone once. And I don't want to see that happen again. So, are you up for it?
Sure thing, Faraday. I'll get the drives for you.
Thank you. I really do appreciate it.
Excuse me.
You tracked Kasumi here. I'm impressed. Perhaps not as quietly or efficiently as possible, but thankfully she was never in any real danger. I'm afraid your journey was unnecessary.
So, you're saying you could have done a better job of it? Didn't know it was a competition?
Yes, absolutely. Acadia is a safe haven for synths. Were it not, I would not have aided anyone in reaching it. Every synth I've tracked down, every synth convinced to come here, has been assured that he or she will come to no harm. My job is to make sure they all remain safe, no matter what. Understand?
How do you manage to track down synths and bring them here?
I have a network of contacts throughout the area. Some from my time with the Institute, some after. I know the Institute's tactics, and use that to my advantage. You have Dima's blessing, so by all means, make yourself comfortable.
So, what's your story?
I used to work for the Institute, returning synths that had escaped. I was tracking a synth and instead found Dima. He convinced me of the truth and the error of my ways. Did you need something?
I'd like to help you all. Is there anything I can do?
Actually, as a matter of fact, there is. If you're serious about contributing, well, we've got a situation I need someone to look into. You've had some...
All right, I'm listening.
We were expecting a new synth to arrive, and he should have been here by now. There's been no sign of him, and I'm concerned that he might have become lost on the way here.
I'll find out what I can.
You should start by talking to Brooks in Far Harbor. He's one of us, a synth. He's the one who meets the new arrivals and gets them started on the journey here. Of course, he's not likely to tell you anything without proof that you're working for me. If he doesn't cooperate, tell him that his designation is L792. That should convince him. That's as much help as I can give you for now. Please, hurry. If that synth is out there alone, he won't last long.
Enjoyed that song by Warren Smith, because I can't take it back. The Minutemen are out there, doing things in the Commonwealth. What kind of things, you ask? Well, tell you. I have heard that they have taken over the castle, which I guess was theirs a long time ago, but hasn't been for a while. It had been full of fish, or monsters, or monster fish, maybe. I don't know. Not relevant. The Minutemen are there now. That's good for them, and I guess for everyone else too. So,
can I interest you in anything, stranger?
How about some music?
I need to talk to you about our missing synth.
Yeah? Well, it's not something I talk about with outsiders. So you can either buy something or move along.
I'm working with Chase. She told me that your designation is L792.
Okay, I believe you. Keep it down, all right? It's real private information. I know the synth you're talking about. He's a younger guy. Maybe early 20s with white hair. Goes by the name Derek. Thing is, he showed up way earlier than he was supposed to. Thought a courser was on his tail, so he rushed the timetable. To be honest, the guy was a wreck. He was scared shitless, looking over his shoulder every 5 minutes and attracting unwanted attention. Tried to calm him down, but he panicked and ran off into the fog. That was the last I saw of him.
Relax. I'll take care of this.
Sorry. My nerves are a little shot right now. Look, if you're really going after that synth, I'm pretty sure he took the road south out of town. Maybe you could head that way. Just be careful out there. And thanks. There aren't many who go out in the fog to help a synth, especially one they don't even know. I feel like shit about what happened. I really do. I hope you can make it right.
There's a trail of blood.
Been out in the
Fresh
fog,
meat
too.
crawling in from the fog. Don't care if it's Mirelurk or man.
I'm not looking for trouble. I just need to find someone. A young man with white hair. You help me, I'll leave.
Yeah, we found him. One of the fog's creatures already attacked him. He was bleeding out, but... You know, why waste the meat? Here, well, what's left? Take it. Now go. Don't come back.
Can I have a word?
Okay, we can talk.
Look, I know I ain't the easiest man in Far Harbor to get along with. Social graces, well, that's never been my strong suit. Thing is, most folk in Far Harbor ain't worth a damn anyway. All of them cowering behind their wall, too scared to fight for their home. Can't like someone I can't even respect. And, well, that brings me to you.
If you're trying to say that you respect me, then I'm glad you feel that way.
I ain't going soft on you now. Don't be thinking that. All I'm saying is, it's good to meet someone who can take care of themselves for a change. Hell, I ain't been close to a lot of folks in my life. And there's even fewer I'd call a friend, but who knows? We stick together long enough, Captain, and it might just be that you're my next one.
That sounds good to me.
All right, enough of this blubbering. You lead and I'll follow. Seems to be working out so far.
It'll mean a lot to us if you can find that missing synth.
Your missing synth was jumped by cannibal trappers. He didn't survive.
That poor bastard. That synth came here to live in peace, and we failed him in the worst way possible. It's my fault. I should have gone out there to meet him. Damn it all. I'm glad we were able to bring some closure to the matter. You deserve this. And shall we say 200 cap?
Sure. I'm sorry things didn't turn out better. I wish they had.
You and I. Thanks again for your help. Be safe out there.
Oh, sorry. That was Bob Crosby. So, this radio station here, we don't really make any caps. And, there are, well, some people help me stay in the air. People like this. Diamond City Surplus. Now open 24 hours a day. Management reserves the right to refuse service to anyone, especially synths. The next one is Bing Crosby. Enjoy.
Yes?
I've got those storage drives you asked for.
Oh, that's great. Thank you. Just the 2? Really? I somehow thought there were 3.
That was all I could find on the boat.
Right. Okay, well, I'm sure this is fine. Thank you. Well, you did your part, so I'll do mine. Thank you for recovering these.
Watch yourself.
Hi, Confessor.
Are you going to let me hear it or not? Are you going to let me hear it or not? I'm listening. If this is a joke...
Hi, Confessor.
If this is a joke... Are you going to let me hear it or not? I'm listening.
Listen, children. Tectus' time is over. The nucleus must prepare for a new order. Mine.
It really is. I can't believe it. He's alive. None of the other children can know about this. The command center, you said. I'll ensure we aren't disturbed.
That all you got?
How do you think the High Confessor speaks to Adam? Through the voice in his head? Or do you think he has to say the words aloud?
That old robot living in the observatory has been aiding Far Harbor, heretic.
Where are you? Ah, there you are. Now, Martin, tell me what you found.
It's over, Tectus. Dima sent me to kill you, and I will if I have to. But if you agree to leave for good, I'll let you live.
You're working for... You're not bluffing, are you? There is no place beyond his reach on this island, is there? Fine. The damned machine will have what it wishes.
And now, a word or two from our sponsors. Diamond City Surplus, now open 24 hours a day.
Rule of
Management reserves the right to refuse service to anyone, especially since Ray Smith is right behind you, baby. I mean, it's his song. He's not actually behind you. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to startle anyone. You should turn around, because there might be someone behind you, but it's not Ray Smith, because he's singing.
Many would do harm to Adam's faith. Let his light guide you.
It sounds like quite the experience, but I'm glad to know there will be peace on the island again.
Atom's vision was clear on the matter. I must thank you again for sheltering me while under its sway.
Think nothing of it. You're welcome to stay as long as you like.
You are too kind, Eva. I should only need just a little more fresh air.
Hey, Dima.
I suppose you've heard the news? The High Confessor's had a vision. Atom demands peace. Can I assume you're here to tell me your...
Sure. It's been dealt with, yes.
Excellent.
Still think we should have just wiped out the lot of those fanatics. But I guess this'll do.
Peace can finally come to the island. It's a heavy burden what we've done. But now the Nucleus, Far Harbor, and Acadia will all flourish together.
It was the right thing to do.
It was necessary. Hope for a better future. That will be the judge of our actions. I'll handle things from here. I'll arrange talks between the children of Atom and Far Harbor. They will learn to prosper together under our guidance. The children will revel in their irradiated bastion. The Harbormen will continue to survive and reclaim what the fog has taken from them. And my people will remain safe. Here, for all you've done. You should also pay a visit to the Nucleus. I believe the High Confessor will want a word with you. And of course, you are welcome in Acadia whenever you like. After all, where would we be without you?
Gather, brothers and sisters. Gather to hear his word. Peace. In the throes of a brilliant vision, he spoke, and now I obey. Atom demands peace. With Far Harbor, with Acadia, within our family. And any found disobeying Atom's word will answer for their crimes. Let none stand in the way of his radiant
Roy Brown.
glory
Again.
to Atom. Glory to Atom.
Excuse me, High Confessor.
You. I knew it. I knew it was you. In my vision. There, beside our brilliant master. Here, you must have this. It only seems right it's worn by his favored child.
Maybe they saw a person. A vault suit? I mean, coming out of Vault 111? It's the Vault 111 part that's weird, I guess, right? I mean, it's not like no one's ever seen a vault suit before. I just... Oh, man. Well, anyway, you get the idea, I guess. So let's, I'll just go back to the music.
With Far Harbor. If it is the will of Adam.
This one is from Skeeter Davis. It's the, ironically, end of the world.
I assume you're not planning on staying long.
So, it sounds like there's going to be peace on the island. It was you, wasn't it? You found a way to fix things.
It was the right thing to do.
I can't believe people like you actually exist. Part of the reason I didn't trust Dima was because he seemed too selfless. But you're just like him. Hey, listen. So, when you first showed up, you came to get me. I hurt Kenji and Ray by leaving, didn't I? Should I go back? They obviously still care about me. Or who they think I am. They need a daughter. They deserve to have one. Everything in Acadia has been settled. I found my answers. Maybe it's time I did something for someone else.
You're right, Kasumi. They need you. Go home.
I will. I'll start gathering my supplies and I'll have to say goodbye to everyone. Thanks. For everything. Maybe I'll see you back in the Commonwealth? I'm home.
Kasumi? Oh my god. My baby is okay.
Welcome back home, Kasumi.
It's good to be home.
You saved my daughter. Thank you.
Happy to do it, Kenji.
You don't often see kindness in the Commonwealth. I'll never forget this.
Kasumi, does this mean you know we're your parents, right? You're not a synth.
I know, Mom. I'm sorry. I was just so confused. I wanted to go somewhere. Anywhere.
It's okay, Kasumi. You're home now.
Listen to Kasumi next time, Kenji. Don't just try to keep her safe. Talk to her.
I know. I will.
I was holding on so tightly I almost lost her. There's one last thing you and I need to discuss. Your reward for bringing my daughter home safely. We don't have much to offer, but my father traveled the Commonwealth. He had quite a collection before he died. I buried it all near the house. I'm not the explorer he was. I don't need them. I think they would be better with you.
You don't need to do that. You keep your father's collection. For your family.
Thank you. Perhaps we'll need it someday. God knows plenty has happened to us already. Thank you again. You saved my family.
Ink spots.
We won't forget
It's
that.
all over but the crying. That part, never really stops. I mean, the song ended, ironically. But the crying, mentioned in the song, never stops. So the Minutemen are out there, doing things in the Commonwealth. What kind of things, you ask? Well, I will tell you.
Don't move, Synth. What have you done with the real Riley? Where's my brother?
I swear, I'm not a synth. Don't shoot, for God's sakes. We're family.
That they have taken over the castle.
Now. He's a Synth. He'll kill us all.
Kyle, no!
Okay, show's over. There are no synths in Diamond City. Hear me?
Maybe.
Just you folks
I
and
don't
your
know.
damn paranoia.
Not relevant. The Minutemen are there now. That's good. For them. And I guess for everyone else too. So, yeah. How about some music?
Sometimes you gotta wonder.
Next I was gonna play,
Institute has to have
Elephant Trail.
What? You mean the rail?
Told you your luck wouldn't last forever.
Something
Those
wrong?
ties. Oh, Nick. You're back. How did everything go with the Nakano case?
I tracked Kenji's daughter to a synth refuge up north near Far Harbor. She's back home, safe and sound.
That's great. We don't often get to bring people good news. It's a nice change of pace. Thanks for coming in for this one. I knew something good was happening when you and Nick started working together. Don't be a stranger, Gumshoe.
Miss?
Another stray coming in from the rain. Afraid you're too late. Office is closed.
I know you must be busy, but I won't take much of your time, miss. It's important.
You're right. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to be rude, but it's just... the detective... he's gone missing.
Don't worry, I can help. Tell me what happened.
Nick was working a case. Skinny Malone's gang had kidnapped... There's an old vault down there that they use as a base. I told Nick he was walking into a trap, but he just...
I'll find him. You have my word.
Thank you. Nick should be easy to spot. He's always wearing that old hat and trench coat getup. Please, hurry.
doing them any good.
I'm telling you, joining Skinny Malone's crew was the best decision we've ever made. Look at this thing. Shit.
Lights out!
Nice.
He's here for the day. Ice him!
Malone's gonna have your guts for goddess.
When they open the door.
To fix his egg.
So I got a question. Why the hell would anyone build a vault out of a subway station? This place is like the opposite.
That song was, hold on, It was by 3 sons, and, oh, never mind.
How you doing in there, Valentine? Feeling hungry? Want a snack?
Keep talking, meathead. It'll give Skinny Malone more time to think about how he's gonna bump you off.
Don't give me that crap, Valentine. You know
What the Commonwealth? What kind of thing you ask? Well,
I don't know who you are, but we got 3 minutes
tell you.
before they realize
I have heard
muscles or brains ain't coming back.
That they have taken over the castle, which I guess was theirs a long time ago, but hasn't been for a while. It had been full of fish, or monsters, or monster fish, maybe? I don't know. Not relevant. The Minutemen are there now. That's good. For them. And I guess for everyone else too. So, yeah. How about some music? This is a song about easy living. Just like here in Diamond City, am I right? Don't answer that.
Sweet.
Never much cared to learn that trick myself. If it... Get locked out of the terminal, don't worry. The system will reset itself. Just give it a minute.
Ah, my knight in shining armor. Question is, why does he come all this way? Risk life and limb for an old private eye.
My son, Sean, is missing. He was kidnapped. But I don't know who took him or where they went.
Missing kid, huh? Well, you came to the right man, if not the right place. I've been cooped up in here for weeks. Turns out the runaway daughter I came here to find wasn't kidnapped. She's Skinny Malone's new flame. And she's got a mean streak. Anyway, you got troubles, and I'm glad to help. But now ain't the time. Let's blow this joint. Then we'll talk.
There we go.
This crew here used to be small time. Muscled out of the old neighborhood by bigger players. They found this place. Don't know what happened to the previous owners. But they're not exactly around to charge rent. Empty vault. Perfect hideout.
Hold up, I hear some of them coming. There they are. How do you want to play this?
His only job is to check on the prisoner. Why does that take so fucking long, huh? Hey, Dino, who's there?
Hard and loud, huh? Well, gets the job done. Too bad for whoever cleans up the floors. This door's on the fritz. Let me see if I can get it open. Almost got it. There we are. Hell of a lot easier to do when the lock isn't on the other side.
What the? Wait, the hell?
Which one of you bugs said you saw something?
Huh?
Oh, no
Lights
one.
out!
Pre-war scrap. That's all these machines are.
More stairs? Who built this?
You and Valentine are both dead.
Skinny Malone and the rest of his boys are waiting for us somewhere. The name's, ironic, but don't let that fool you. He's dangerous. Another locked door. Shouldn't be too hard. Okay, got it. Big fat footsteps on the other side. Once we step through this door, get ready for anything.
Nicky, what are you doing? You come into my house, shoot up my guys? You have any idea how much this is gonna set me back?
I wouldn't be here if it weren't for your two-timing dames. Ought to tell her to write home more often.
Oh, poor little Valentine. Ashamed you got beat up by a girl? I'll just run back home to Daddy, shall I?
Should've left it alone, Nicky. This ain't the old neighborhood. In this vault, I'm king of the castle, you hear me? And I ain't letting some private dick shut us down now that I finally got a good thing going.
I told you we should have just killed him! But then you had to get all sentimental. All that stupid crap about the old times.
Darla, I'm handling this. Skinny Malone's always got things under control.
Oh yeah? Then what's this guy doing here, huh? Valentine must have brought him here to rub us all out?
Skinny's no good for you, Darla. You put a bullet in him, and I just might let you go.
What? You're a bad boy, aren't you? Sorry, babe. But this is the end for us. And for you.
You double-crossing Maul. Teach me to fall for a great set of legs.
Lighter or heavier with all those holes in him? The bullets probably add a few ounces. Good night, sweet prince. Here's to all the old days. It's going to be an awkward conversation with Darla's parents when I tell them their daughter bit the big one. Well, at least the case is closed. Let's get out of here. There's a service ladder that should take us right to the surface.
Nick.
Are you ready to talk? How do you know to find me down in that old vault?
A rumor? Really? Someone?
Your secretary, Ellie. She sent me.
She did? I should give her a raise. Now, you mentioned something about your son, Sean, and how he went missing. I want you to come to my office in Diamond City. Give me all the details. Besides, I think you've earned a chance to sit down and clear your head.
11?
I don't have time to sit and chit-chat.
Look, I know you want your case solved as quickly as possible, but an investigation needs time. We can't risk overlooking the details. Meet me at Diamond City. Trust me, things will be easier once I know everything that happened.
Let's go back to the music. Betty Hutton sounds like she sure is mad about some guy. Here's her song.
Ellie? Are you here?
Nick?
Oh, God. It's really you.
Well, it's hard to mistake this mug for anyone else.
You keep laughing at death. Someday, death's gonna laugh back.
Not as long as I got a few friends to back me up.
You saved Nick, this agency, and my job. Thank you.
Hey, happy to do it.
Yeah? Go diving into scary pre-war ruins all the time then, do ya? Here, I know an amount wasn't on the table when you went out to find him, but you deserve a reward. Plus a little something extra. You know, if you're looking for work and don't mind putting on the detective hat, Nick sure could use a new partner.
Whoa. One case at a time, Ellie. Our new friend needs our help first. All right, let's get down to business. Take a seat. Make yourself comfortable. When you're trying to find someone who's gone missing, the devil is in the details. Tell me everything you can, no matter how painful.
Sure. We're looking for my son, Sean. He's less than a year old. Why would anyone take him?
Good question. Why your family in particular? Why an infant? Someone would be taking on all of his care, and a baby needs a lot of it. What else can you tell me?
We were in a vault when it happened. Vault 111. It was some kind of cryo facility.
You were on ice, huh? More importantly, you were underground, sealed up. It's a lot of obstacles to get through just to take one person. Anything else you remember?
My wife was murdered. She was trying to keep them from taking Sean, and they just...
It's okay. You don't need to say anything more.
So, we're talking about a group of cold-hearted killers, but they waited until something went wrong to resort to violence. Well, that confirms it. This isn't a random kidnapping. Whoever took your kid had an agenda. There's a lot of groups in the Commonwealth that take people. Raiders, super mutants, the Gunners, and of course there's the Institute.
So you think this Institute is responsible?
Well, they're the boogeymen of the Commonwealth. Something goes wrong, everyone blames them. Easy to see why. Those early model synths of theirs strip whole towns for parts, killing everything in their way. Then you got the newer models, good as human, that infiltrate cities and pull strings from the shadows. Worst of all, no one knows why they do it, what their plan is, or where they are. Not even me. And I'm a synth myself. A discarded prototype, anyway.
Either way, I need to find Sean.
You're right. The speculation is getting us off track. Let's focus on what you saw. What did these kidnappers look like?
The woman was dressed in, I think it was a kind of hazard suit. The man had some sort of metal brace on his arm.
Maybe some kind of improvised armor? A lot of hired guns do that to look tough. The hazard suit is interesting. Not many mercs can afford something that fancy. What else do you remember about them?
One of them came right up to me. Bald head. Scar across his left eye.
Wait. It couldn't be. You didn't hear the name Kellogg at all, did you?
I might have. Everything was foggy.
It's way too big of a coincidence. Ellie, what notes do we have about the Kellogg case?
The description matches. Bald head, scar, reputation for dangerous mercenary work, but no one knows who his employer is.
And he bought a house here in town, right? And he had a kid with him, didn't he?
Yeah, that's right. The house in the abandoned West Stands. The boy with him was around 10 years old.
Maybe it's another kidnapped kid.
Yeah, either that or he's got a son of his own. Not a comforting thought in any case. Both of them vanished a while ago. Haven't been heard or seen since. Let's you and I take a walk over to Kellogg's last known address. See if we can snoop out where he went.
Security doesn't really go to that part of town, but you two should still be careful.
I always am.
I don't know why we let Valentine live in the city. He saves one or two people,
Didn't
and
want
everyone
Ellie to
forgets
hear
he's a
this,
freaking
but I think you should know. Everything I dug up about Kellogg before his disappearance, bad news. He's more than just a mercenary. He's a professional. Quick, clean, thorough. Has no enemies, because they're all dead. Except you. 9 to 1 odds says he's our man. It's more than just you identifying his distinguishing features. The M.O. is all him as well. Leading a small team to kidnap a baby and leaving one of the parents alive for later? Not many mercs in the Commonwealth can pull that off. Here we are. Keep an eye out, will you? See if I can get this open. That's one heck of a lock. Something to hide, Kellogg? Why don't you give it a try?
That's it.
Let's
You
take a
did
look
that
around.
with a bobby pin?
Kellogg must have
Well,
left
I'll
something
be damned.
behind. Place seems small to you? Figured a guy like Kellogg would think big. And, well, that's one way to hide a room. Well, look at this. All of a Merc's favorite things.
Gwinnett Stout beer, 44 caliber bullets, and cigars. San Francisco Sunlights.
Interesting brand. Won't lead us anywhere on its own, though.
That was Anything Goes by Cole Porter. That was Anything Went. No? No. Stupid.
Waiting on you.
The Minutemen are out there, doing things in the Commonwealth. What kind of things, you ask? Well, I will tell you. I have heard that they have taken over the castle, which I guess was theirs a long time ago, but hasn't been for a while.
What's with the hard look?
It had been full
Say
of fish.
something.
Or monsters? Or monster fish? Maybe? I don't know. Not relevant.
I wonder if dog meat could pick up the scent.
Say, that's not a bad idea. That's good. Some dogs out there in the Commonwealth can track a man for miles.
For everyone else, too.
Why don't you go fetch him and let him have a whiff? See if he picks up the trail. Before you head out, I know this is personal business.
Keep a knocking.
You have to face Kellogg on your own. Just say so. Besides, you already have plenty of company. We can't all go sniffing through the Commonwealth after one man.
I want you with me on this, Nick.
All right. Now let's get that bastard. This is your show from here on out, okay? You say jump, I'll say how high.
Hey.
I'm listening.
Hey.
What's the plan?
Hey.
Go on. Here's what I've got.
That was Tex Beneke. Coming to you from, the great green jewel of the Commonwealth. It's Diamond City Radio.
Dog meat. Get the scent, boy.
Warren
Take me
Smith
to him, boy.
has a song
Take
about
me to Sean.
for uranium, which is, I guess, a thing people did back then. Fun. I don't get it.
Hanging out with Valentine.
There's no name, never.
Kellogg must have stopped here. Search around, see if we can pick up the trail.
Lost the scent, boy? What is it, boy? What are we looking for? San Francisco Sunlights.
Dog meat find something?
Kellogg's preferred brand, all right. Okay, boy. Let's track him. I'll need your nose to track Kellogg, boy.
Looks like another one of Kellogg's pit stops.
Bloody bandages.
Keep your eyes open.
Dog meat can track
I'm
this.
telling you, that nose is second to none.
What do you think, boy? Enough to go on?
Dog meat's found something. You know the drill.
Gwinnett Stout. One of his creature comforts.
I'm telling you, that nose is second to none.
We gotta stick together, pal. At least until we find Kellogg.
Okay, boy. Let's track him.
That was, Wynonie Harris.
Tracking known mercenary.
Sounds like,
Exercise extreme caution.
The Brotherhood of Steel is,
Alert. Critical signs.
still around.
Alert. Critical signs.
I mean,
Hell of a party happened
I guess
here.
there was,
Attention,
some sort of
assailant.
Another
Lower
one of
your
his
weapons
stogies.
immediately.
lots of guns, or whatever, at the ArcJet building. Some people, not me, just some other people who were totally different, were wondering if maybe they were looking for something, specific. You like technology, or gadgets.
Not that it's an option.
I guess they were seen coming out of it all right, so maybe now they'll, you know, if they got what they came for, they don't need anything else. I don't know. Just a thought. I'll lay some music.
Now here's Connie Allen with a song that's... It's about... space travel. Here's Rocket 69.
Getting close. I can feel it. Look around.
We're at the old army base. Is he hiding out here? Is this the place? Is he in here, boy?
I knew dog meat would sniff our man out. Let's you and I take it from here. Give our four-legged friend a break.
Don't worry, dog meat. Just saying hello. Can't open it from this end.
What else you got? Coast looks clear.
Movement detected. Curious hostile sensor reading detected.
Is someone present?
Got it.
attempting an ambush. The sensitivity of my sensors clearly needs adjustment. Going up. Oh. Oh. Going up. Oh. Whoever or whatever you are, I know they were wise to flee.
You just heard crawl out through the fallout.
Where'd you go?
An enemy may be utilizing stealth. How interesting.
So the Minutemen are out doing in the Commonwealth. What kind of things, you ask? Well, I will.
Lights out
tell
for you.
I have heard that they have taken over the castle, which I guess was theirs a long time ago, but it hasn't been a while. It has been full of monsters. Monster fish? Maybe? I don't know. Not relevant.
I'll be doing the world.
The Minutemen are there now. That's good. For them. For everyone else, too. So... yeah. How about Orange-Colored Sky by Nat King Cole. You love this one, right?
If they return, I will be ready.
Going up. Oh. Going up. Oh. Going down. Oh. Going down. Lower. Lower. Going down. Lower.
TV, didn't you? Last time. Sorry, your house has been a wreck for 200 years. Never expected you to come knocking on my door. Gave you 50 making it to Diamond City. Look, you're pissed off. I get it. I do. But whatever you want to accomplish in here, it's not going to go your way. You got guts and determination. It's admirable. It's not too late. Stop. Turn around and leave. You have that option. Not a lot of people can say that.
That's it.
Got nothing.
Okay, you made it. I'm just up ahead. My synths are standing down. Let's talk. And there he is. Most resilient man in the Commonwealth. Funny. I thought I had that honor.
You murdering, kidnapping psychopath. Give me my son. Give me Sean! Now!
Right to it then, huh? Okay. Fine. Your son Sean. Great kid. Little older than you may have expected. But I'm guessing you figured that out by now. But if you're hoping for a happy reunion, ain't gonna happen, pal. Your boy's not here.
God damn it, you mercenary motherfucker. Where is my son?
What's the cliche? So close, but yet so far away? That's Sean. But don't worry. You'll die knowing he's safe and happy. A bit older than you expected, but ah well. At least he's in a loving home. The Institute.
The Institute? Well, I'll find him. No matter where he is. Nothing will stop me.
God, you're persistent. I give you credit. It's the way a father should act. The way I'd be acting if I was in your place, I like to think. Even if it is useless. But I think we've been talking long enough. We both know how this has to end. So,
Anything goes by
you ready?
Porter. That was anything went.
I'm going to make you suffer.
Job. That bastard's hurting anyone else. Take a look
All
around.
this tech.
Found. Get all the intel this place can hide.
What kind of things, you ask? Well, I will tell you. I have heard that they have taken over the castle, which I guess was theirs a long time ago, but hasn't been for a while. It had been full of fish, or monsters, or monster fish, maybe? I don't know. Not relevant. The Minutemen are there now. That's good.
Hey, Valentine.
For them.
So, Kellogg wasn't giving us any bull.
For everyone else,
Your
too.
son really is on the inside. Even I don't know where the Institute is. And they built me.
How about some music? So this is Billie Holiday singing.
You don't know
Crazy,
anything, Nick?
Look at me. I'm trash. They threw me in the junk pile ages ago. Just another discarded prototype. Didn't exactly leave me the house keys. We're in the weeds here. Time to take a step back. Bring in some fresh eyes. Only person I know willing to snoop up the Institute's tail feathers is Piper, the reporter in Diamond City. I say we head her way. Talk this through.
Diamond City it is.
Hey, chin up. I know the night just got darker, but it won't last forever.
Going up. Roof access.
The Commonwealth. Do not interfere. Our intentions are peaceful. We are the Brotherhood of Steel.
Oh, wow. You're tall.
Well, well. Nikki Valentine walks into my office for a change.
What can I say, Piper? You, me, and hard luck all seem to run together like acid rain down an old sewer.
You, including your client here in that analogy? So, you two are finally letting me in on this little case of yours.